apologize to the mother of L.A. Capone on Bro Grave. I apologize to the mother of L.A. Capone. I apologize to the families that I dissed. I apologize to Fredo Santana family. I apologize to the families of all the dead BDs, the dead rappers, Lusty. I apologize to the families and to the mothers and to the sisters and to the wife, all the women.
What up? This is Rap Hits, and so Jmane finally apologized for dissing the homies of the Oblock members. This is what edogg insisted was one of the only ways they could have negotiations and peace talks. So edogg was saying he wanted an apology, but this isn't the terms that edogg had requested. Edogg requested Jmane come back to the block, and he wanted to make a list for Jmane. So he wanted specific apologies, and he wanted Jmane to sit there and apologize in front of probably the Oblock members that he was dissing. So I think that's more in line with what edogg wanted, but who knows, maybe Jmane's way of apologizing over the internet might work too. But I remember when Neon, the social media dude, was in New York, and he was going through the Bronx drill area, and he was confronted by Didi Osama. The same thing happened. Didi Osama wanted an apology, and he said exactly and specifically who he wanted Neon to apologize, because Neon was just a YouTuber and he was disrespecting, and Didi took it real serious. He didn't want to smoke the dude, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to all out slump Neon because he knows he's just kind of like a goofy nerd. So he said, well, before I do something crazy to you, why don't you just apologize? So he sat there and had him apologize, a whole list of people. So I don't know. We'll see if edogg will accept this apology. I'm sure it's a good start to get talks at least started. He might have to apologize again in person in front of whoever edogg wants him to apologize for. But what I think about all this is, well, I think it goes both ways, because shouldn't edogg and them be apologizing too then? The only thing is, Jmane is the one that is pushing peace, not necessarily them. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, though, why would Jmane be the only one who has to apologize? So I really think that if they're going to be having talks, that edogg and whoever should apologize as well. You know what I'm saying? That only makes sense and it's only fair. But Muna Ike, that day that Jmane had walked on the block, and he was with Muna Ike, and then edogg came up out the cut, you know what I'm saying? Almost like it was going to be a back door or something. And Jmane walked off. Well, people saying, Jmane, why you walk off, you know? I guess he was shook, and he had every right to be shook, really. But with all the cameras on, maybe he could have stood his ground and, you know what I'm saying, talked to edogg, even if it was heated. But the thing is, I heard someone say cut the camera off. So it was probably smart for him to go. I mean, you never can underestimate what could go down in that situation. So, you know what I'm saying, someone could have got a man down in that situation. You never know if that's what time that was on or not. I mean, Jmane had his security and everything, but you know what I'm saying, they was outnumbered. They was in the trenches of Oblock, and you know what I'm saying, it could have went either way at that point. But one thing that Muna Ike said that day was he wanted Jmane, well, he suggested Jmane remove and delete any song that has dissing in it. So Muna Ike, he is from a different generation. edogg is saying that why you go through Muna Ike to get into Oblock, because that's a whole different generation. You know what I'm saying? And so the only thing I got to say about that is, really, when it comes to this is where it comes down to, is the generational thing. Because Muna Ike and them was shorties when they was when Dirk and them was out. You know what I'm saying? And when the real war had started in Chirac. So for Jmane to reach out to Muna Ike, you know what I'm saying, I think that was really the only way for now. At least he was making an effort, because how long would it take for him to actually get an Oblock otherwise? So he made the effort to one of the newer generations, and he got in that way. And this is symbolic, because at this point, we are trying to stop, well, Jmane's trying to stop the next generation from going at it with each other over a beef that they inherited from a previous generation. So this is what it comes down to, is they're going to be battling a war that they have nothing to do with. So if the new generation, you know what I'm saying, they'll end up having animosity towards 63rd just based off of what was going on in the previous generation and vice versa. So it wouldn't be safe for 63rd and Oblock still, and they wouldn't have had nothing to do with what really happened. It would be all about an inherited beef. So Jmane is trying to put a stop to that before that happens, and I think that's what really does need to happen. If Muna Ike, though it seems like he has a level head on his shoulders, but yeah, he does have to probably squash the beef with the generation that's at it right now, though. Like edogg said, the remaining members of the original war needs to, you know what I'm saying, figure it out before we start getting shorties of the new generation involved. But I think everyone should be involved, really, you know what I'm saying? Because when Muna Ike, all that stuff was going down, he was probably like 10, 12, you know what I'm saying, somewhere around there, 10, 11, 12 or something, probably, you know what I'm saying? Now he's like 20, so a lot of shorties now on both sides, 63rd and Oblock, are now adults, and they're young adults, and they're out here, and they probably got smoked with the other side just because of what was going on before them. So anyways, it's a good effort to see Jmane out here actually apologizing. I don't think that went unnoticed, because it was a, you know what I'm saying, it took something for him to make that video and start apologizing on his own, you know what I'm saying? And now you can't say he didn't apologize, but the thing is, like I said, Muna Ike wants him to delete the videos. But what about y'all? Those videos are really historic classics too. Like, even though they diss, I guess it's not just a game for them though. For the audience, the listening audience, you know what I'm saying, they probably don't want the songs deleted because it's a part of history now at this point, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, that's one of the things that was suggested, is to delete the song. So what's Chief Keef gonna do? Delete songs? And what's I don't know if that's the way. I think they should probably come to an understanding. And I don't know, I mean, I guess they do got real family members out here, like on both sides, because Tuka was always getting dissed, you know what I'm saying? Then Odie, they got KI, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of members that feel in this war. So, you know what I'm saying, for those songs to have people smoking on them and stuff, I mean, the fans, I mean, they looking at this as history, you know what I'm saying? This is something where, what, do you just delete the history and act like it never happened? I would say that, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if that's realistic to say, to delete the songs. I guess there would never be peace if that's the only way to go about this peace. I think apologizing is a good start. I like that. Maybe, I think both sides should apologize and both sides should sit down. But as far as deleting songs, I don't know if that's what needs to happen. So, you know, edogg out here, you know what I'm saying, he seems a little more reasonable than I thought. You know what I'm saying? At first, he came out there like for smoke, it looked like. You know what I'm saying? He ran Jmane off and everything. It looked like it was going to be some smoke. But after hearing him on DJU, it seems like on DJU TV, edogg sounded more reasonable. Muna Ike sounded very reasonable as well. You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to figure it out. I wouldn't even be surprised if at this point DJU becomes a platform where maybe this peace treaty takes place. And that's going to be a big episode, because I wouldn't even be surprised at this point if we got a episode coming up where Jmane and edogg might be on it and settling their differences. And who knows if it's going to get heated or not. That's the thing, though. They're going to need some security. And, you know, I don't know. It's like there's a chance, though, that I could see that in the future where edogg and Jmane both going to be on DJU. I could predict that, something like that happening. And, you know what I'm saying, maybe have a sit down and figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Figure out how to come to a conclusion to this war in Chirac, you know what I'm saying? This 63rd versus Oblock thing. You know what I'm saying? We lost Dogg. They lost, you know what I'm saying? The Oblock 6 is locked up, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be good if they can figure it out. Look at all the artists they could have saved now, like FBG Duck. If he was still going, that would have been important for Chicago. You know what I'm saying? It would have been very important. JoJo, who knows what he would have ever became in the scene if you know what I'm saying, he didn't have to get slumped. you know what I'm saying, and smoked out there in Chicago. So, you know what I'm saying, we lost members on both sides. Capo, Blood Money, you know what I'm saying, there's so many losses. Dirk, who was Dirk's cousin? OTF, I forget his name now. You see what I'm saying? It's like some of these names just kind of starting to fade away because it's been so long. Oh yeah, OTF Nunu, that's what it was. OTF Nunu. Yeah, there's been a whole lot of fallen members, you know what I'm saying, on both sides. So if there's a way they could figure it out, you know what I'm saying, I think that would be real good for the Rat to do, and see if they can get that resolved. And, you know what I'm saying, maybe, you know what I'm saying, they don't even necessarily got to be working together and collabing and stuff, but if they can get to a place where, you know what I'm saying, like Jmane said, the kids growing up can not have beef with each other, not inherit that beef, and you don't have to look over your shoulder as much as before because, you know, there's a peace treaty. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be actually historic if that could take place. So, yeah, that's it, y'all. Hey, I got some links for y'all in the comment section. Make sure you like the video. Let's get over 100 likes on this video. And follow Rap HITZ on all social media. All links are in the comment section and description box. I also got an email newsletter. You get free email newsletters from Rap HITZ and all that. So yeah, I'm out of here.